Hey everyone, it's Justin here, your Empowered Minds coach. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to give yourself the motivation you need to start following your dreams or your calling. Now, motivating yourself to follow your dreams is essential because it gives your life purpose and it gives it a direction as well. And it helps you stay focused when challenges arise, which are sure to do. So, what can we do to stay motivated when we feel like giving up or we have no energy? What can we do when we lack the clarity and the purpose to move forward despite how we feel? Well, by the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to do. And I'm going to share with you a 3-step strategy that's going to help you stay on track when these times get tough and you want to quit or give up. And in the first step, we're going to get the clarity you need to live a life on purpose. In step 2, we're going to talk about how to overcome your fear, your self-doubt, and your self-worry. And in step 3, I'm going to talk to you about how to build and maintain the momentum you need in order to reach your desired dreams or your desired outcomes and goals. Okay, so in the first point, you need to clarify your purpose. I mean, what is it that you truly want? And if you're unsure, ask yourself, what excites you? What are you passionate about? What books are drawn to you when you visit the local library or the local bookshop? What are your hobbies? What are the things you like to see on YouTube or on TV? And this will give you some idea of what you should be doing with your life or guide you on the right track. And the reason why this is so important is because it gives you clarity and it lays the foundation for following your calling or your life's purpose. And when you define your desires, you set an internal compass or direction for your actions, and it gives you something to aim for. This makes it easier to recognize opportunities and take meaningful steps towards what it is that you truly want in life. And without this clarity, we risk drifting through life, reacting to circumstances rather than intentionally creating the life that we truly want. So by asking what you truly want, you align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with your highest aspirations. And this makes success and happiness much more attainable. So find your big why, because the emotional reason behind your dream fuels long-term motivation. Finding your deep why is crucial because it serves as the emotional anchor that keeps you motivated even when obstacles arise or you don't feel like doing anything. And that's going to happen. When your dream is connected to a strong personal reason, it becomes more than just a goal. It becomes a mission that fuels your resilience and your determination to move forward. So without a deep why, it's easy to lose focus and to give up. But with it, you'll have the internal drive to push forward no matter what challenges you face in life. And this leads me on to point number 2, and that's overcoming your fear and self-doubt. Look, we all have it. Fear is commonplace for everybody. It's natural. But it is also the biggest dream killer. Fear is a natural part of pursuing something bigger than who you are, or what's bigger than who you think you are, because you're stretching yourself out of your current comfort zone. But if left unchecked, it can stop you from ever taking the necessary steps or the necessary actions you need to take. And the fear of failure, judgment, or uncertainty often holds people back more than the actual obstacles themselves. So the key is to acknowledge fear, but not let it get a hold of you, not to let it control your mind, your decisions. And this can be hard because when you're in a fearful state, you're predominantly living from the left-hand side of your brain, and you block off the right-hand side, which is where all the creativity lies, where you can make the best decisions. And if you're feeling any anxiety at all, the anxiety spiral with its fight or flight response shuts down our ability to learn. It has been scientifically proven that we are less able to show love towards ourselves and towards others, which darkens our emotions as well as our thoughts. So it's vitally important to keep your feelings of anxiety or fear in check. And self-doubt can be one of the biggest obstacles to success or feelings of worthiness, because it's holding us back from taking any kind of action, even if it's small action. And when we doubt ourselves, we allow fear and insecurity and uncertainty to take control of our minds. And this prevents us from seeing reality as it really is. It gives us a jaded view on ourselves and on our lives. And this distorts our perceptions of what's truly possible. And the truth is, we are far more capable of achieving what we want in our lives than we realize. And every challenge we face is an opportunity to prove our own strengths. Confidence isn't about knowing everything, because you're never going to know everything on your journey. It's about trusting the process, trusting the universe, and trusting yourself to figure things out, that you are going to figure things out along the way. And when you believe in yourself, you unlock endless possibilities and create a life filled with purpose and personal achievement. And by the way, you also need to stop comparing yourself to others. And we all do this. It's a very big problem. It's a thing that I used to have myself because no one knows what life's plan is for us or for each individual person. So relax your mind knowing that things will work out in the end. Comparing yourself to others can steal your joy and give you a distorted view of reality. Everyone's journey is unique and everyone's journey is shaped by different challenges and different experiences and opportunities. So measuring your success against someone else isn't fair to you or to others. You don't know what they have been through or what they will go through. Maybe they've been through hell or haven't got much time to live on this planet. And when you focus on your growth, you gain clarity, confidence, and a sense of fulfillment that comparison can never provide. The only person you need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. And as long as you're improving, you're on the right path. And this leads me on to point number 3. That's build and maintain that momentum. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Waiting to feel ready is a trap. Many people believe that they need to know everything or to feel motivated before taking any action. But the truth is motivation often comes after we start, not before. And I know this from firsthand experience. Waiting until we feel ready can keep us stuck in a cycle of procrastination for days, weeks, months, years, decades, making excuses and never making progress. So the key is to take even the smallest step forward. And once we begin, momentum builds and motivation naturally follows. Action will eventually create results. Results create confidence, and confidence fuels even more motivation. You've had times in your life when you've achieved something that you thought, wow, I can't believe I did this. How did you feel? You feel excited. You wanted to do more. And if we stop waiting for the perfect moment and just start, we'll realize that motivation is something that we generate through action, not something that we wait for. So break big goals into small daily steps, and consistent progress beats perfection all the time. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but breaking them into small, manageable steps makes them easier to achieve and keeps us moving forward. It's that old saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Or a journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. It's just taking that first step. Consistent daily progress, even if it's just a little at a time, builds momentum and helps us stay motivated. Perfection isn't necessary. Nothing is ever perfect. And what truly matters is showing up every day and making steady progress towards your goals or your dreams. And celebrate small wins, acknowledge your progress, because celebrating small wins helps build momentum and reinforces the belief internally that progress is happening. And acknowledging your achievements, even the small ones, boosts confidence and keeps you self-motivated to continue working towards your bigger goals. So remember that your dreams exist for a reason and don't let fear stop you. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like some personal coaching with me, please click on the link in the description below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe so that you'll be notified of any new content that I post. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Peace. Talk soon.